Hi guys, we asked you to tweet us any questions about our coursework, and yeah, you came up with a lot of creative questions, but these are the 4 most interesting questions that we picked out from the bunch, and yeah, we're gonna answer them. We're gonna A some cues. The first question is from a guy called Hi, I'm Random, and he asked us, in what way does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products?
So first we wanted to follow the concept of a boy meets girl narrative. We thought that we could develop our story through suspense as well as using non-diegetic music and a more dramatic, intense sort of sound to build up our climax.
We got inspired by Paper Towns as we liked the way they told the narrative in the trailer. We thought it was really good because of the way they used the sound to build up suspense throughout the whole trailer. And yeah, we kind of followed that layout of storytelling. And yeah, we liked the way they told the story, and we started off with a tranquil kind of mood.
We managed to actually follow the conventions of that kind of sort of trailer, because if you didn't notice, there are actually quite some similarities between our trailer and Paper Towns. We really wanted to show a more, since like the characters are roughly the same age, we wanted to show more of a typical sort of romance from that part of the trailer as well. So yeah, we thought that the storytelling in the trailer managed to link to our trailer effectively.
Leading back to your question, we used and personalized the conventions of a film trailer and the romance film to connect our audience to our characters. And sorry guys if the lighting is really bad, because we're filming in front of a big window, and yeah, the weather is constantly changing, the UK weather. The next question is from Banana Phone 34, and he asked us, how effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary text? Paper Towns was the main inspiration for our film trailer. One of the things that we really liked about Paper Towns was their font. We thought that it actually represents the stereotypical teenager in a romance film really well.
We also followed the concept of the storytelling in the trailer. We thought that we began with the equilibrium which got disturbed by an issue between the couple themselves. We thought then it shows a montage of the very happy moments between the two of them as well. But we also used the similar type of sound to link and build up to suspense of the trailer. But also the non-diegetic sound also started off with quite a tranquil melody, and it changes to a more sorrow and dramatic melody which mirrors the emotions and thoughts of Lauren, because Lauren's character doesn't really have a dominant voice in the trailer, so using the sound also links to her emotion. We thought that was an effective way to give Lauren a voice using our soundtrack, because Daniel is the dominant voice in the trailer.
Yeah. The sound then fades into a more fast-paced melody. The sound then fades into a more fast-paced soundtrack, and we decided to blend in another melody with it, as it kind of enhanced the dramatic and emotional feel of the scene shown on the trailer. The first song had a piano playing, which gradually would build up the pace and it would gradually get faster. We thought that would build up the suspense really well. And the second song was a slow-paced melody played by violins, and we decided to pick that because it was intensifying the dramatic feel, and it kind of brought out the emotions of the situation, and it emphasized the dramatic feel of the trailer.
Also, for our magazine cover, we researched into teen romance covers at first, because we thought it would mainly relate to our target audience. We thought this would be pretty good because if it's a teen romance, why not a teen romance magazine cover? But when we did our first photo shoot, we kind of recognised an issue that it was conventional that the people in the magazine shoot actually look into the camera. But the issue that at first we did not notice this, but we noticed that people did this so that there's a connection between the consumer who buys the magazine and the person who's in the magazine as well. So after that, we decided that we would do another photo shoot for a magazine cover. Yeah, but that actually turned out to be very successful when we continued with our post-production for our magazine cover. Also, for our film poster, we followed the basic conventions of a romance film poster. We used a medium close-up as our main image of the poster, which is Lauren and Daniel, who are showing affection to each other.
Somebody's in love with somebody.
At first, for our film poster, we followed like basic conventions of a medium close-up image of Daniel and Lauren kissing. We used the silhouette image because that was like one of our strongest shots in the main theme of our film trailer. But we also wanted to show that the couple are showing affection because it is conventional to show those sections of the image in the poster because it's obviously a romance. Yeah, so we decided to follow the the layout of The Best of Me. It's another romance film. We thought that poster was effective because of the use of the lakes, and we also used the lakes in our film trailer. So we thought that would be an effective way to slowly set the scene in our trailer. However, we had personalized it so it could suit the narrative of our story.
The next question is from a girl called Shady Jade, and I hope you're not shady. Oh yeah. And her question was, what have you learned from your audience feedback? We actually learned more about the audience themselves. Like, for example, we learned that the audience prefers watching films depending on their mood and current situation. They mostly watch films for cathartic reasons. The audience watches romance films to kind of feel hopeful in their own love life as they kind of start believing in, I guess, in a false reality, I would say, as they would believe what happens in the film would happen to them in real life.
That's mainly the connection between the film and the person themselves, because many people actually enjoy watching these type of films because they enjoy the cheesiness.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like being in the honeymoon phase when you're in a relationship. It's what they're actually looking for, is the cheesiness between the two characters and themselves in the film. So yeah.
And the last question that we picked for today was from a guy called Pin Hansi, and he asked us, how did you use media technologies in the construction and research planning and evaluation stages? That's actually a really good question.
Yeah.
Pin Hansi Pin. So to answer this question, we decided to split our answer into two different sections. So software and hardware, and we're gonna start off with the software. Probably the most important software that we used for our coursework is Premiere. It's the editing software that we used. In my opinion, it's actually pretty broad, like the things that you can do in Premiere. If you saw the shot in the trailer where Daniel was talking on the phone.
Hello?
Is this Daniel?
Yes, who's this?
I need to talk to you about something. The guy on the other side, we actually just distorted the audio on Premiere, so we didn't actually use an audio software to change that. So yeah, you can actually do a lot of things in Premiere, like put on filters or change the hue, saturation, contrast. You can change you can change the audio, you can put effects on the audio. You could also obviously put fades and
Another one.
Yeah, so on top of that, we also use PowToon. PowToon is actually quite a really good way to show like a slideshow but in a video form. We thought that it was cool to do that because with our audience profiles, we decided to use PowToon as a way to present it. We could bring in our own characters as if they were talking, but we'd use voiceovers instead to make it seem a little more realistic as well. Yeah, we thought it was a good way to just advance, bring out our creativity much more and see how we could play around with other softwares and see where it takes us really. So yeah, PowToon's actually it's a really good way of presenting sort of work for people to understand as well.
and it's actually more creative than just a simple PowerPoint,
Yeah.
because if you don't know PowToon, it's animated, so it looks kind of like the Draw My Life video. Another good software is Scribe. For me, Scribe is more broad. You can actually do more things in Scribe, like you can add images, and I feel like your workspace is much bigger in Scribe than in PowToon.
Definitely.
And yeah, I feel like you just have more freedom in what you do in Scribe than in PowToon. But both softwares are really good.
Another one.
We used Scribe for our film trailer treatment, and we used PowToon for our audience profile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, both really good softwares. We both recommend them, and they kind of, let's just say they have like a Draw My Life kind of theme to them,
Yeah.
if you know what Draw My Life is. So yeah,
It's just a big canvas of what we can do.
so basically it's a way to kind of more creatively present what you have than just a PowerPoint. The next
Another one.
one that we used was Audacity. Oh, no, I can't say the word Audacity.
Audacity.
Another one that we used was Audacity. It's, if you don't know what Audacity is, it's audio software where you can change like where you can edit soundtracks and stuff. Audio software where you can change the audio, you can tweak them, and yeah, you can do a lot of things. And the reason why we used it is because when we used the lapel mic for filming, it only came out of one earphone, and to fix that we used Audacity and we copied the first channel and then we pasted it, and then we focused one channel on the left ear and the other one on the right ear, so it would come out on both ears, both earphones, both sides. And yeah, and then we just imported that audio onto the, and then we just imported that audio onto our film trailer. Another software that we used was Photoshop. Oh, this is getting the thing. Okay. Another software that we used was Photoshop. We used it to edit our magazine cover and our film poster. When we took the picture of the magazine cover, we took it in front of a green screen, and then we edited on Photoshop and we took out the green screen. We airbrushed the models and we added text, added a background, and yeah, it turned out pretty good. And obviously we used PowerPoint and Word, and
Just to record our documents really.
yeah,
For it was just a way to keep track and see what we can use, and see what kind of software that we can use to export our work onto our blog really. So we thought it was just an effective way just to keep record of what we have and then how we're going to present it afterwards. We also used After Effects to create our production company, didn't we? KAB Films was actually made by us. case you didn't know.
Just hit me with your hair.
Yeah. So we thought, After Effects was actually a really good way to create moving images from using text as well. It's because it's made by Adobe, it was easier to export onto Premiere, and we thought it's a good way to form our creativity by using After Effects to create our production company as well.
In terms of hardware, we obviously used a camera and a tripod, and yeah, to answer your questions, we used our phones because
And we also used a phone and trailer.
yeah, we used a phone trailer to show conversation between the voice and Daniel.
It's just an effective communication, isn't it? Yeah.
We also used mics, one camera mic and one lapel mic. We had an issue with the lapel mic, but the camera mic actually worked perfectly. For indoor filmings, we used portable lights to kind of
It's basically to block out all the dark lighting. We wanted to get better focus onto our characters instead of just having natural lighting. Natural lighting wasn't exactly all effective, and we could get really dark images. As you can see, there's a dark image now because we don't have a portable light. But it was just a good way to get more of a focus onto our characters, as some certain areas are quite dark for the film. So
we didn't want to use ceiling lights because we didn't want to have a kind of yellowish tint on screen. And lastly, for hardware, we obviously used a Mac to
do all the work.
We used a Mac to edit everything, to do just to do all the work that we had. We used an iMac with a Mac keyboard and a Mac mouse, if that's what you know. I don't know.
Input devices. Well, I hope we answered your questions to the extent that we wanted them to be. We hope you enjoyed this video. We're really sorry about the lighting.
We're really sorry. There's nothing we can do. The lighting is really weird right now. And we hope that you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a comment down below if you have any other questions, and we're gonna try to retweet. What? Okay.
Retweet? Reply, isn't it?
Leave a like down below. Not down below. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a comment down below, and we're gonna try to reply to your comments, and subscribe, and until next time. Okay, bye.
Bye.